Good day, everybody. Fernando here with Fishing, Exploring, and Tinkering with Fernando. I'm getting ready to get on the itty bitty here, and I'm gonna head out to the canals back here in New Smyrna Beach. And right now it's about 64 degrees. Winds out of the northeast at 8 miles an hour, so it should be okay. The wind's gonna pick up around noon at 10, but it's probably gonna be more like 12 to 15 with the gusts. So, but I'm pretty well protected back there, but we'll be okay. And as soon as I hook a fish, I'll be right back. I got my first fish on here. Look at this, a sheepshead. Oh man, that's a nice sheepshead there. Not nice, but I don't think he's a keeper, but. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. I don't think he's a keeper, but we shall see. Wow, that's a nice little sheepshead. We're probably gonna have to let him go though. They've been stealing my bait. I was wondering what was down there. Had to be a bait stealer, like the sheepshead here. There's a nice sheepshead right there. But yeah, he's definitely gonna be short. Yeah, he's just barely 11. So what I was doing, guys, was, see what I have on here? I was just trying to catch pinfish. So I put a live bait on, and then I hit a sheepshead, hit that piece of shrimp. Let me see what's on here. I've been here now about 30 minutes. I'm getting a lot of hits, a lot of small fish. You see, I'm coming up empty, but the fish are here, so I'm gonna stay here. I got a feeling, so we'll see what happens. Oh, just hooked one. Oh, this place is loaded with small sheepshead. That's what I'm catching. So, definitely a lot of sheepshead in here. There's another one there. Small little juvenile. No, we're gonna try for bigger fish. I'm trying to catch some pinfish, so I can throw a livey straight ahead. We'll see. Oops. There's some little sheepshead down there. So I got a line out. But I'm also see if I can get some pinfish. That's what I've been trying to get. All right, we shall see. Which I think, oh, a sheepshead. Another sheepshead. Caught a bunch of these small ones. They're right under my boat, actually. Good sheepshead spot here. I could imagine in the winter. There's got to be some big ones around here, though. We'll see. I'm gonna try casting straight ahead out on my other pole. See what happens. Oh, I thought I had something on here. Yeah, I think it's very small, whatever it is. Yeah, it's something on here. He's starting to fight now. Oh, look at that, a sheep's head. Nobody saw it, but it was a sheep's head. It looked like a keeper. Oh well, we'll keep fishing. Oh, all I'm catching here is small sheep's head. I've caught about 6 to 8 already. Surprised there's so many sheep's head back here in this canal, but they're back here, so there's got to be big ones. A lot of these I see are juvenile, so the big ones come back here probably and lay their eggs. And this is where they grow up before they head out, and when they stay back here, whatever they do. Such a nice, pretty fish, though, I'll tell you. Very, very beautiful fish. Got another sheep's head here. This one's a little nicer. Man, this place is loaded with sheep's head. That's all I'm catching now. I was here the other day. That's where I caught the blue and the red drum, black drum. Right now it seems like all that's hitting is sheepshead. Sheepshead, that's it. Let me get this guy back in the water. Alright guy, here's another one. I believe this is a sheepshead. Oh yeah, this might be a keeper. He's close. They're getting closer. So, oh, gotcha. So this one's, he's gonna be close. No, he's not even 12. He's not even near 12. Let me get him off the hook here. Ouch. You gotta watch those things all the time, man. Let me see if I can. Okay. There we go. Tell you what he is right now. Yeah, he's 10 and a half. That's it. That's all he is. Alright guys, so all I'm catching today is sheepshead. This is number 8, but they're all too small to keep. They're all in the 12 inches, so I guess there's a nursery back here, but having a little bit of fun, that's for sure. Oh. Yeah, they stole the bait. It seems like they like it better when I drift it to them. When it's drifting, on the move, kind of. So we're on the move. Whenever I turn the camera on and try to get that bite on, they don't bite. When I turn it off and I throw it down, they bite right away. Let's see what happens here. Come on. There he was. Sure you guys saw that one. Oh, there's a little piece still on there. So I'm bored, so I figure I'd try this, and then I'm gonna go look for bigger fish, and then I'll probably throw something else out there. That guy caught me by surprise. We'll get him. I really want to get I've been trying to get pinfish so I could throw them in this deep hole here, but I haven't been able to get any. Anyway, we'll see what happens. I got something here, guys. I don't think it's that big though. Look at this, I snagged a huge. Have you ever seen a pinfish this big? Oh my lord, this is a big pinfish. It's like a porgy, it's so big. You know, I'm gonna take him home because I'm gonna do one of two things. I'm gonna fillet and feed him to my dog, or I'm gonna cut him up and use him for bait. Next time I go surf fishing or something. That is quite large pinfish though, guys, huh? They had the pretty colors in them. Beautiful colors. beautiful colors in them. Look at that. All these blue lines running across, these lateral lines. What a pretty fish. Definitely use them for bait. Well guys, basically all I've been catching is small sheepshead. I caught about 8 of them. And that pinfish, nothing of size. The other day I got that big bluefish and a few more fish, but we'll keep trying till I'm out of bait. Then I'm gonna probably throw some grubs or something. You never know when that big one's gonna come and hit, so you're always hopeful. The wind's supposed to pick up after 12, so I don't want to be on the itty bitty after 12. The wind's picking up. I'm out on that main channel, but we'll see. I'll keep an eye on it. I have my phone with me, so anyway guys, we'll keep trying though. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Well guys, I changed that spot. I ended up catching like 10 of those small sheepshead after 4. I didn't even turn the camera on, 5, but yeah, it's but that was all I was catching. So I'm over here in a different spot, and I'm gonna go ahead and try. There's a hole here. It's about 7 feet right in here. I have a line out there with some shrimp and some fiddler crabs, and I'm gonna go ahead and just throw a grub in there and see what happens. All right guys, I got a small fish here. Feels like a ladyfish. A small ladyfish. Oh, it's let's see guys, it's another big pinfish. So a lot of pinfish in here. We'll keep him for future cut bait. You know what, I should just go ahead and cut them up and put them on a hook for redfish. Let me just get my act together here. So I'll show you what I'm trolling with right now. While I have that in the water, I'm a very busy fisherman. I'm using this grub right here for flounder. Figure this inlet here is good tidal movement here, where this is coming out. So you're gonna have bait fish running up in there, and there's a 7-foot hole right over here, runs along here. So I'm gonna throw it from my left to my right and see if I can get anything. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'll start on my left here. It feels like it's mud down there, which is good for flounder. Sometimes you'll get caught up and it feels like a bite, a flounder bite, but when that happens, I go ahead and stop anyway. Because sometimes the flounders, they'll grab it and the hook will still be out of the mouth. And you'll feel that slow pull like. And the best thing to do is count to like 5. Yeah, there's some oysters or something down there. I can feel the bottom. But yeah, I'm gonna keep trying. It's about noon. I got to this spot 7:30 this morning. Not this one. I changed my big fishing spot where I caught all those big fish the other day, the bluefish, the red drum and the black drums, straight ahead that way. I'd like to make this thing dance with little jigs like this. See, it feels almost like a fish is grabbing it. I threw one of these once. I was over at New Smyrna by the pier a couple of years ago, and I threw one of these out and a flounder came out. It looked like from under a rock. and hammered it. And the flounder was only like 10 inches long. So he hit that big bait. So you just never know. So I'm gonna keep trying, guys. If anything comes on, I'll let you guys know, but you have to agree. It's absolutely beautiful back here. You can't hear anything except a small plane going every now and then, flying over every now and then. But other than that, it's just absolute beauty back here. All right, we'll see what happens. Yeah, this is kind of cool. I just had a really good hit. And look at his teeth. I think it was a big pinfish or something. But it was a decent hit. That's why I think it was a big pinfish. But I thought you get a kick out of that. I'm going to go ahead and replace that. Well, guys, look at the size difference here. This one, I'm going to put this one on. This bigger one, I think it's like a 5-inch. I know it's crazy, but you know, flounders have big mouths. You just never know. We got to try it, right? So let me see if it fits on this jig. I'm backed up here. Right here, I'm anchored. So I got used to the itty bitty being very unstable. I could stand up now, and I can go ahead and drop the anchor in the front comfortably. Just got to be real careful. But yeah, it's turning out to be a wow. That looks good in the water. Look at that. You guys could see it there. We'll see what happens. Big redfish will hit that. Let's see what happens. Let me see if I give you a better view on how this swims. See that tail? That looks real right there. All right, guys, I got another pinfish. Yeah, this place is loaded with pinfish. I'm just looking one for about 4 inches long to put live on a hook. This baby will be perfect offshore, and even here I'm gonna put it on a hook, but I gotta keep it alive because I'm gonna set up a rig. So let me do that. I have my live well here, I'll show you. State-of-the-art live well. Never breaks down. Never. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that ready, put it in the water, and I'll be back. All right, guys, I got a couple small pinfish, and then I let the shrimp sit out. This is probably I got a double header here. I got two pinfish. Look at this, lucky me. Two for the price of one. All right, good deal, man. All right, guys, this is the last pinfish, and I'm going back upriver. I'm gonna throw some live pinfish. Oh, guess what? Another double header, man. Woohoo! Look at this. That's my second double header. Must be a lot of pinfish down there. I'm gonna freeze these and just take them offshore with me when I go offshore here. As soon as it flattens out, out there, I'm gonna take my Sea Pro out to Rebel Ridge, which is about 14-15 miles offshore. But I only go in 1 to 2 foot seas, and that's the reason why, if you look on my shorts, I put the lithium cranking batteries and this and that, just to make sure I'm good out there. So anyway, I'm gonna get ready to go, and I'll see you at the other spot. All right, I set this up, guys. 5/0 hook on a sliding sinker, and here's where I'm going to put it, right through there. I'm going to throw it in this deep hole here, and then all I have on the other end here. Boy, he's strong. He's swimming. All I have here is a sliding sinker here. See, so we'll see. I'm just cruising around back here, guys. There's some fishing holes back here in this canal. This one here, if you could see it, you probably can, but it's 8 feet. It was 10 feet just behind me. I'm exploring back here. But so far I haven't had to tinker with anything. So this little itty bitty is a little better than I expected. Once I used to get standing up. Now, you know, you start getting your sea legs. Look at that, 9.2 feet. I'm gonna come on this side and fish next time. I was fishing on just southwest of here. Wow, that's good. Look at that. It's like low tide. Low tide, 9 feet. I'm sure that there'll be tarpon in here in the summer and all kinds of stuff because of the drop in the water. And there's a lot of oyster bars back here too. So you know there's sheepshead and black drum. Sounds good. So we're gonna explore a little bit, and then I'm gonna go ahead and head out. Just wanted to show you how beautiful it is here. My trusty trolling motor. It's good because the Honda doesn't really, it gets in super shallow. But this one here, I can move this boat with the trolling motor in about a foot of water. With the engine, with the Honda outboard, I need about 1.5 foot and 4 inches. We should get through a foot and 2 inches, no problem. It's absolutely gorgeous back here, huh? Hope you guys are enjoying this view. I'm going off track. I'm not gonna rev the motor just to keep it a little quiet for you guys at home. I'm getting ready to, wow, look at that, 7 feet here and it's low tide, amazing. But I'm getting ready to head up here and explore, and I'm gonna turn around. The wind's been great all day back here anyways. Going for the northeast, so it depends where you're at, but you can find some quiet ground back here. 2.3 feet. So, let me see if there's any more dips. Alright guys, I'll catch you in a bit. Incredible, look at those mounds of oyster. There's a huge mound right there, and there's another one there. And then ahead of me, there's another one. Oh, what was that? Oh, I'm gonna have to stop and throw a lure. I like that. And then over here, there's a another huge mound. Now it's 2.5 feet. Incredible. Okay, everybody, I just want to thank everybody for watching. I got here about 7. It's about 2 o'clock now. I'm about 40 minutes from the launch ramp, so I'll avoid a little bit of rush traffic, but I'm going to go do a little exploring on the other side. I'm undecided yet, but I may just go over there, I may not. So if you don't hear back from me, that means I didn't go over there. So like I said a couple of days ago, it was great here, you know, big bluefish, big red drum, and you know, that's the way it goes. But I still got 8 to 10, at least 10 sheepshead. That was pretty good. Anyway, thanks again for watching. If you like what you see, please do like and subscribe. Bye bye.